Another wonderful moment to read a chapter of Swami Anand Arun's book, Lone Seeker, Many Masters. This time it will be chapter 27, and it is Ma Anand Madhu. So, Ma Anand Madhu. The name of my first sannyasin is Ma Anand Madhu, a woman of course, because that's what I wanted. Nobody has initiated women into sannyas like me. Not only that, I wanted to initiate a woman as my first sannyasin, just to put things in balance and in order. Osho. And there is a beautiful picture of Ma Anand Madhu and Swami Anand Arun. Here we go. On the brink of Triveni Ghat in Rishikesh, a quaint Gujarati ashram houses a female mystic. Usually draped in an orange cotton sari and a thin shawl of the same color, she looks like a Hindu female sannyasin. Her small, frail figure, chiseled face, stern voice, and beatific smile gives her an otherworldly look. At the same time, her presence, her gesture, and her simply yet refined lifestyle gives an impression of sublime regality. The mystic is no other than Ma Anand Madhu, the first initiated disciple of Osho. Ma Anand Madhu has been continuing her meditation practice since 1974, the first 15 years of which she spent in total silence at Maya Kund, Rishikesh. She only resumed talking after her self-realization. For the first 5 years of her silent years, she was practicing Kasta Maun, which literally translates to wooden silence. During Kasta Maum, a seeker is as still as a wooden block and separated from all worldly connections. The seeker neither reads nor writes anything, nor does he or she meet anyone, and remains confined in a room or a cave. During this tough period, Madhu did not look anyone else but the Ganga. The only thing she ate was wet porridge in the morning and a glass of cow's milk at night. My intimacy with her goes back a long way. We knew each other since the early 1970s, when she was initiated into Osho Neo-Sannyas. Ma Anand Madhu was born into a respected Gandhian family from Gujarat. Famed Gandhian leader and ex-Prime Minister of India, Morarji Desai, was her uncle, and her husband, Babu Bhai, was a well-known leader of the Gujarat Congress and a member of the Indian Parliament. Ma Madhu was the principal of the Gandhian Women's College at Ajol, Gujarat. During this time, she met Acharya Rajneesh, who had arrived at Ajol to give a public discourse. Because of her meditation and good karma of her past lives, she felt instant recognition and love for Acharya Rajneesh. Later, both Ma Madhu and her husband devoted themselves to the teachings of Acharya Rajneesh. In September 1970, during a meditation camp in Manali, Acharya Rajneesh initiated the first batch of his sannyasins. Against all tradition, Osho initiated Ma Madhu, a female, as his first sannyasin. Osho has said, the Buddha, Mahavir, and Shankaracharya decided not to initiate women into sannyas. However, the Buddha was compelled to do so. After his father Suddhodan's death, his stepmother Mahamaya shaved her head and left Kapilvastu for Vaishali, where the Buddha was staying. She pleaded the Buddha to initiate her. When the Buddha's caretaker Bhikkhu Ananda also pressured him to initiate her, the Buddha couldn't say no to his mother and unwillingly allowed women into the Sangha. The Buddha is reported to have said, "My religion would have lasted for 2,500 years, but now with the entry of women it will only last for 500 years. Osho is very critical of Buddha's unwillingness to initiate women into the Sangha. He says, "What's the point of a religion that lasts 2,500 years if it denies entry to half of the world's population?" According to Osho, religion may last just a year, but it should be open for all. If it can bring about transformation in the lives of only a handful of people, it is still better for religion than to survive for thousands of years on the crutches of irrelevant laws and order. Osho was particularly about initiating a female disciple. Osho's revolutionary approach to religion responds aptly to the need of contemporary men. While Buddha unwillingly allowed women into the Sangha, Mahavir went as far as to declare that enlightenment was not attainable through a woman's body. At most, a sadhika, a shy nun, could earn enough good virtues to attain a male body in her next life. Osho was unwilling to continue the legacy of this flawed and biased viewpoint. Not only did he recognize women as equally worthy candidates, but even initiated a woman as his first disciple. And in his ashrams, all leading and decision-making positions were given to female sannyasins. Most of the Osho centers in Europe are also run by women. No other guru has been able to give women the respect and recognition that Osho has given them. Ma Madhu's husband had also wanted to be initiated by Osho, but when Osho decided to give initiation to his wife before him, he was deeply hurt. He decided not to take sannyas. One of the main reasons why Morarji Desai persistently criticized Osho was because the family had been enraged by Ma Madhu's initiation. After she took sannyas, Ma Madhu established the first Osho ashram near the Women's College in Gujarat, where she was the principal. Its name was Rajne Sanskar Tirth. After a while, she resigned from her job and started traveling around India, leading a kirtan mandali, spreading the word about Osho and his teachings. In 1974, when Osho's ashram was established in Pune, he had wanted Ma Madhu to go to America to spread his work there. However, Ma Madhu expressed her desire to go somewhere in the Himalayas near the bank of the Ganga and practice silent meditation. Seeing that the desire was intense and genuine, Osho allowed her to go and said, "You have an intimate relationship with Ganga and the Himalayas. Your meditation will mature in that area." Blessing her for the journey ahead, he gave her his shawl and said, "Never feel that you are alone there. Whenever you feel that you need my help, wrap this shawl around your body and remember me. You will instantly feel my presence and energy." With her guru's words as her only support, she has been meditating alone in Rishikesh since 1974. She has already achieved the highest state of Nirvikalpa Samadhi, or God realization, during her 15 years of silence. Because she spent such a long period of her life alone in silence, she prefers not to meet many people, but she remains available for seekers every afternoon between 4 and 5 p.m. and showers love and blessings on those who come to meet her. It's very easy to write about Ma Madhu, but it must have been a difficult choice for an educated woman like her to leave a distinguished family with all its comfort and facilities and spend 33 years alone on the bank of the Ganga, her only strength being the faith in her master Osho. Mysticism lives in Ma Madhu in the most human form. She portrays divinity as a personal being, so human-like and yet so divine. The strong energy field around her influences everyone who comes into her presence. The undying love and devotion that she carries for her master is contagious, and she imparts it all in the form of love and blessings that she showers upon everyone who comes to her. Also grounded in the depths of life, her being lives in the open sky of boundless freedom. Ma Anand Madhu is a presence that can only be understood when one understands the absence that surrounds her.